What's going on, you guys? This is Ryan back again with another video, and today we're actually going to show you a lineup update. I know a lot of people wanted to see this in one of my previous videos. Saw a bunch of comments saying let's see a lineup update, so here it is. We don't have the best offensive line, but I do want to say that if you notice my offensive line, everyone has amazing run block strength, and that's because I love to run. So you'll see some 99s, some 97s. Yonda has the 96, and then again with another 97. Surprisingly, Joe Thomas has the worst run block strength, but whatever. I really like that card. And then Franco Harris and Thurman Thomas. I have yet to find a better combo of halfback and fullback. Thurman just an amazing all-around back, and Franco has the speed, the blocking, the catching, just makes up for everything that you need in a fullback. Randy Moss. Self-explanatory for Randy Moss and self-explanatory for Jerry Rice. Both are amazing receivers that can stretch the field and do anything you have to do during your game. Demarius Thomas, now that's another card that is pretty much like Jerry and Randy. He's just 97 overall. I know a lot of people don't like 97 overalls at this stage of the game, but two of my players are 97 overall here on Pass Offense. It'd be Demarius Thomas and Russell Wilson, and I love them both. So, and then you saw Shannon Sharp up there. Self-explanatory again, Shannon Sharp. Everyone knows who Shannon Sharp is. He's amazing. Here's my actually backs and receivers that are backups. Of course, the 98 Washington, Kendall Wright. You see Jamal Charles here. Greg Olson. I'll take a look at Jamal Charles. You know, Jamal Charles, the fantasy DirecTV Star of the Week. Jamal Charles, really good card. And that's pretty much it for that. Giovanni Bernard is another backup. Here's my defensive front. I do have players out of position. I know people don't like that, but I was just trying to make the best possible front seven that I could create right now. Tamba Hali is playing left end, which is pretty okay considering, I mean, he is a pass rusher, so why not move him out of position just a little bit. I don't get why it's such a big deal, but I can understand why people don't like it. I personally do not care about chemistry. I do have a high chemistry anyways, even though I don't care about it, so it's okay. I could get it to 99 probably if I use Nikovic at left end, but then again, I really don't want to have to start Nikovic, so that's not going to happen. Defensive tackles are Jarrell Casey, Albert Hainsworth, pretty damn good defensive tackles, really good block shed. Right end, Von Miller, you can see 92 block shed with that 92 speed, that's pretty nasty. Lawrence Taylor does not need any introduction, you already know him, he's a beast. And then at middle linebacker, we got Patrick Willis and Derek Johnson. Only thing different about them is Patrick Willis has a little bit more strength, and he could hit a little bit harder. This Clay Matthews, I don't know why. The stats would tell me that he's not that great, but honestly, he's a beast. I mean, that 91 speed is nice. Then he has like 88 everything else, but he's really good. Earl Thomas, I just pulled this like literally a couple hours ago. I was really happy to get that, and I figured why not use it. And tonight, we could set up a little bit of the Legion of Boom with Earl Thomas and Cam Chancellor, and I will show you that Cam Chancellor soon. But just showing you my secondary here. Nothing out of the ordinary. You got Deion Sanders, Vontae Davis, Tommy Rogers, Cromartie, and of course is Brian Dawkins, who may have to be sitting on the bench, and we may have our first, as Champ would say, Gatorade player. So other than that, you can see here Nnamdi Asomugha is backing up everybody, and Mike Mitchell as well. Cannot find a good spot for Nnamdi right now, so gonna have to sit him on the bench. Head coach is Jim Schwartz because of that +2 to speed, and then everything else is just nonsense stuff. You get the Philadelphia Eagles playbook and Seattle Seahawks defensive playbook. But let's go ahead and take a look at what the fantasy Cam Chancellor looks like, so we can go ahead and see if we can compare a little bit to what the elite might have tonight. Here it is right here. He's got that 90 speed. 90 zone coverage, 80 awareness, 84 play rec, and 82 tackle, which are the main things that you should care about in safety. I don't know, guys. I think maybe we know his overall, at least now. His overall is 98 overall, so it's going to go up a little bit, and you would have to expect that his speed might go up 1, maybe 2, depending on if they're feeling generous, and his hit power should be a little bit more than 95, which I think is currently what his fantasy is. So I would guess it'll go somewhere between 96 and 98. I don't know. I wish it was a 99 overall because a lot more people would use it. I know a lot of people would just be like, well, Dawkins is still 99 overall, and I don't want my overall to decrease, so I'm going to go ahead and keep using Dawkins, even though Cam Chancellor might be the better player, but Here's a picture of the Camp Chancellor if you're interested. And that's pretty much it, guys. I'm out. Peace.